Yes, guys, it's Danny Glover for Fight Fan TV Network, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And today we're here with the debutant, Issiah Hamilton-Allen. How you feeling tonight?
I'm good, bro. I'm over the moon. You know, what better way to win in your hometown? Do you know what I mean? Than this, and yeah, I'm lost for words, bro. I'm too excited. Yeah.
So, how was it tonight? Obviously, against a tough man who in the last round tried to put it on you.
Yeah.
How was it in there for you, and how do you assess your performance on the
Do you know what I said to everyone? All my friends and family. I was like, it felt exactly like white collar in there. In a weird way, it was weird. Like I know, obviously, all the gloves, they're smaller gloves and things like that. But maybe just because I've been in that sort of ring so many times, I had all my white collar fights mainly out of Trinity Park. So I think it was just like home turf. It just gave me that sort of buzz. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I belong. I know I belong. And it's just boxing's always been natural to me.
So how many white collar fights did you have?
So I had 6 white collars, won all those, and then obviously the next step was in order to obviously go somewhere with boxing, you have to go amateur. So me and my team was decided, okay, we'll go amateur, and I went to an amateur club in Colchester called East Essex Elites, really great amateur club. They had done a lot for me. And I had 5 fights out of there as well. And then, we always thought I had a pro style. So, after, I started a new job and stuff, so it began harder to sort of travel over there. And we was like, you know what, we saw the opportunity to go professional, and we thought we would take it, and we took it. And now we're here.
So how do you find it? Do you think that boxing around Ipswich and Suffolk and the East Anglia area has picked up a lot? Obviously with the likes of Fabio Wardley now bringing a lot of spotlight back to the area too. There was a quiet time for a while. Before then there was like Steve Spartacus and David Starry. But do you think now with the surge of Fabio Wardley boxing in places like Portland Road and back to Ipswich?
Massively, bro, massively. Like you said, it was kind of quiet before. There wasn't too much attention with the boxing scene around Ipswich, but I feel like now Fab's come along. Not only has Fab had minimal experience himself, so it gives people who maybe starting off a bit later and thinking, do you know what, I want to give that a go. Fab did it at this age, why can't I do it? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what it does for so many other kids too. Do you know what I mean? He's an inspiration, especially from a small estate, Chantry, that's where I'm from, that's where Fab's from. It just gives kids something like, belief that they can do other things in life. Like I feel like nowadays everyone's talking about, you got to be realistic with what you do, this, that and the other, but it's not like that. The sky's the limit at the end of the day, and you can put anything you put your mind to.
Okay, I know Chantry very well.
Yeah.
Like Chantry, Nacton.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day when I used to come around there a lot. The famous music video, What Do You Know About Ips?
Yeah. I know a couple people. I know a couple people. I was onto that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to go to them clubs like Zest and all that.
Yeah.
Fire and Ice.
No, okay, yeah, I've heard about these from like older people. Yeah.
Closed down now. Good stuff. So how's the training been going and the transition into turning into
Oh, proper intense, man, proper intense. So it's just literally eat, sleep, work, repeat. Like I literally from like Monday to Friday, I'm literally at work from 7 till 4 p.m. Come home, have a pre-training snack, and then I'm up the gym from like 5 p.m. till 8:30 at night. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, that's just what you've got to do. Do you know what I mean? You just have to work hard, believe and achieve, and that's what I continue to do. And it's great to have such good people around me. Like I can ask for a better coach than Rob. Zach. They put so much time in with me. They have Pete. Like Rob has someone like Fab, who is literally at the top of his game right now. With especially with a big fight coming up. But they look out for people like me. Especially Fab, they've all just laid out a blueprint for me. And like I said, they've taught for me. They've hyped me up and stuff like that because they know my ability. But it's just up to me to show that. And I plan to do that every time I'm out there. And I hope people like what they saw out there tonight. And I continue to do that. So.
I love that. And then also with Matt Brennan, who just put on his first show tonight here. How was it to fight out here with the Matt Brennan show?
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. Like Matt, obviously, Matt manages me as well, so it's great. It's great because Matt as well. He's brought boxing back to Ipswich too. Do you know what I mean? I think it's helped with people like Fab being around here. is able to come back in Ipswich. You know, before like a few years ago, you'd have never had a professional boxing match in Ipswich. So for people like us, this is just down the road, man. Like, you know, I drove back today and, you know, drove back here, so it was so nice. Yeah.
So when are you looking to be out next?
March 28th, bro. Yeah, in Gloucester. Yeah, straight away, man. Active. That's how I want to be. Yeah.
Shows that one?
Nielsen Boxing.
Oh, Nielsen Boxing.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Nielsen Boxing Show. So yeah. Plan to make a statement there too.
Alright, so let everyone know where they can find you on social media, and also shout out your sponsors as well.
Okay, yeah, so my Instagram is _Issiah Allen _ and yeah, you know, if you want tickets for the fight, just hit me up. And, you know, yeah, big shout out to all my sponsors, you know, Integrity Automotives, Whip Street Motors, DPL, literally, and Bar Personnel. You know, they've done so much for me. They've, you know, allowed me to, you know, be here tonight, do you know what I mean, because they make life so much more easier for me. So, you know, a big thank you to them as well.
Yes, so there you have it, guys. It's another one from Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Network, here with Issiah Hamilton-Allen. And remember, guys, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.